Alright guys, welcome back to this FIFA 18 career mode save with Liverpool. Last time out, if you remember, we had that crushing defeat in the FA Cup third round replay against Arsenal, which was not my greatest game. I think we can all agree that that weren't my greatest game, but what could I have done against them goals? But that's in past, I'm not going to rant about that. We did finish the episode last time out with a victory over Swansea, and I'm fairly sure that we are starting this game, this episode with a game against Swansea. Yep, Swansea, second leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, so this match will hopefully cement our position in the final of a cup and give us our first realistic chance to bring some silverware back to Anfield. As you can see then, we have got a fairly rotated team playing today, especially compared to the last couple of matches. Dolberg, after he scored in the last game against, which was also Swansea, last game against Swansea, gets a place up front because it's a cup game and he's played most of them. Woodburn gets another chance in that cam role, and I have slightly modified my formation a little bit. So if you look at my wingers, they're sat a little bit further back and a little bit wider, so hopefully we can provide some real width and just let Woodburn and Dolberg do the attacking movement. Oxlade-Chamberlain comes in for Salah because he were whining about not getting played. Kluivert gets the nod of a Mane. Chan takes his place back in midfield after playing Cook in that last game. Van Dijk returns from suspension after getting that red card against Arsenal. He partners Evans at centre-back, and Joe Gomez comes in at right-back just to give Nathaniel Klein a rest. Things looking pretty bloody cold in Liverpool as we get ready to kick this one off. I'm hoping that we can put on a better performance in Cup than we did in the league match against them, because let's face it, I was struggling in that game. And it took Kasper Dolberg to save us with that goal right near the stroke of full time. So hopefully we can have a better performance this time out. But considering it's me that we're talking about, you know, there's no guaranteed there. Chamberlain, first start in a while. Woodburn sends the ball. Oh, Goretzka knocked off the ball. Ref, thank you. See if we can get this pumped into the box and do anything with it. No. Header met by nobody, and even worse, Bonnie comes away with the ball. We've got Gomez tracking with him. Narsing coming our way down this wing. Andre Ayew. Come on, you're stepping back off him. We went through this last time. It were a problem then. It's going to be one now. Well done, Kluivert, even if you're on the wrong wing. Oh, great. Woodburn's injured. That's the last thing we wanted. Right near the start of the game. Well, start of the match. That looked like Woodburn then. I didn't see the little medical icon, so maybe he's recovered. Kluivert dispossessed, but the ball makes its way back to Goretzka. Chamberlain down on this wing. Trying to make use of that pace. Horrible pass too far deep. But Woodburn finds some space. Ooh, great block by Horn. Chamberlain finds Goretzka. Chan. You can find Woodburn. Kluivert picks out Dolberg. Oh, thought that were in. Woodburn picks it up. Back to Gomez. He finds Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Oxlade-Chamberlain does exactly what he's done every time I've played him, and shows why I'm not playing him. Tierney finds Woodburn. Woodburn challenged unfairly according to the referee. We've got a referee that's not against me in this. That's going to be a refreshing change. Oh, unlucky Ben. Oh, and he's down again. It's not looking good. Kluivert finds Dolberg. Can get the ball out to Goretzka. Looking for a pass. 1-0. And who is it that scores? It's the guy that I was taking the piss out of about 2 minutes ago. Yeah, Oxlade-Chamberlain, take a bow. I apologise for not playing you. Alright, so 1-0. That's a better start than last time, Art. And we are going to need it, because not only do I want to win this cup if possible, but I also want to finish the season as strongly as I can. We are in third, I think. So we're not exactly doing badly, but with the team that we've got, we should be in first realistically, and it is only my own bad FIFA playing that's letting us down. That were a nice interception, and can find Dolberg in some space if we can feed this through. Nope. Unlucky Ben, you tried. Narsing running down this wing, and Tierney easily dispossesses him. Another bad foul. No, referee brings it to a close for half time. 1-0 Liverpool. Alright, second half then. No changes, which is no big surprise because I'm winning. But I may look at making... Oh, that were a risky challenge. Swansea not playing for playing? Yeah, Swansea not messing about in this one. Jordan Ayew sends it back in field to Leon Britton. Back to Ayew, out wide, and that's a free kick. Right, what can Swansea do with this free kick? Try and defend well. Oh, get the ball away. There we go. Not as far away as I'd have liked, but at least we got it out of the 6-yard box, which is always going to be a bonus, especially with my defending. Offside, no. Well defended, Van Dijk. Be careful on this corner. Got strong players in the team, Swansea. Fortunately, so have I. Chan. That's Goretzka. Woodburn dispossessed, but Goretzka picks it up, and the ball just bobbles a lot across the pitch, straight back to a Swansea player. Van Dijk. Gomez. To Woodburn. Woodburn's sitting a lot deeper than I'd like, so I might have to tinker with that formation a little bit more. Well cut out, Johnny Evans, as far as Chamberlain. Woodburn. Oh, Woodburn just too slow to get the pass off. Oh, great pass. Goretzka just dispossessed, but does manage to find a pass to Kluivert. Back to Goretzka, and the shot was snatched at, and it's straight to Flapianski. Narsing still in possession, floating down this wing, cuts it inside, finds one of the Ayus, and offside, Wilfred Bonney. Just as I said I might do, Angel Correa is coming on in place of Ben Woodburn. Woodburn has played well for me whenever I've used him, but it's time to just bring on a bit more firepower up front, I think. Chan can find Kluivert, who finds Correa for his first touch of the match. Drifts out wide. Can you whip this in? Attacking the far box. Free net. Oh, straight at Norton. Keeper were down. That could have been 2-0 Liverpool then. Can't afford to go in too heavy with my tackles because half my team seems to be on yellow cards. Oh, well intercepted. Can we do anything with it? Kluivert sends it out wide to Chamberlain. Chamberlain tackled. Ball comes away with Jordan Ayew. Straight down this wing. Olsen. He's quick, but not quick enough. And Dragowski with an easy save. Back with Jordan Ayew. Ball sent into the box. Should be Dragowski's. Should have caught it rather than punched it, but it's away. That's what matters. Oh, we could be on for a counter here. Correa's quick. Chan, not so much. So, not exactly thrilled that it's him that came away with the ball. And the pass was just bullshit. Gomez sends the ball out to Kluivert. Goretzka can find... God, what was that? Angel Correa, hang your head in shame. Poor Swansea are probably going to lose again 1-0 to this Liverpool team. If they're not fed up of playing Liverpool as much as I'm fed up of playing Swansea, there is something wrong. Oh, well cut out by Tierney, and that's it. Referee brings it to a close. We are through to the final of the Carabao Cup. 1-0 on the night, 3-0 on aggregate, and our first real chance of silverware once we make it to that final. Well, there is the draw, and I think it's safe to say that Arsenal well and truly made it to the final in style. We're going to have to play Arsenal again. They've been one of our bogey teams in this season so far. A 1-1 draw and a 2-0 loss, and I really need to be at my best if I want to win the Carabao Cup, which I do want to do. Oh, you'll just have to wish me luck when that one comes around. But yeah, Liverpool-Arsenal in the Carabao Cup final. Well, it is transfer deadline day, and I don't plan on doing any business, so probably not going to do a deadline day special in this one, but we'll see if there are any surprises in store for us either way. We've had a bid for Laureus Karius. 13.3 million for a keeper that I don't play, but I would have to find a replacement for. I wonder how much money we can squeeze out of Leicester. He's valued at 11.5 and they've offered 13.3. We've also had a bid for Klein, who've offered 25.5 million. See if I can get a bit more for him as well. Let's negotiate some deals. If I'm going to sell Klein, it's got to be more than 30 million. Because he is a first team regular and a starter. And I need some good cash if I'm going to be able to replace him, because I'm going to have to add some money into the wage budget, looking at my budgets there. So let's see what they say. 26.9. Tell them I want 30. 27.2. 29. Every time they go up, I'll come down. Hopefully we'll meet in middle. Now, looks like Zenit St. Petersburg will not be getting Nathaniel Klein. Not that I'm complaining, because I'm happy to keep him. Now we've also got the Karius deal to negotiate. I will try and negotiate it. I don't particularly need Karius, but I will have to replace him, because then it'll leave me with just one first team goalkeeper. So we shall see what we can get. If they want to offer me 16 million, they can have him. And then I'll try and find an alternative. Okay, well, probably could have got a lot more for him then. Now it looks like I need to find an alternative keeper. Alright, so as we can see, I've put some keepers on this shortlist just in case Karius does leave. One of them being Schmeichel, who he possibly could replace at Leicester if he does move to Leicester. He's valued at 14, and they reckon I'll have to spend 17.5 to 24.5 to pick him up. Whether I can actually bring him in or not, we'll see, but he would be a cracking replacement, even though he's older than Karius. He's just a better keeper. I've also got a couple of slightly younger options, Paul Lopez from Espanyol and Alban Lafont from Toulouse. But Schmeichel will be my number one target if Karius does decide that Leicester City is the best destination for him. So we will move forward in the window and see what happens. And there we go, confirmation that Karius has been sold and 13 million is gone into our transfer budget, which means we need to try and sign a replacement keeper. So let's see if we can bring in Kasper Schmeichel. Bringing in Schmeichel might actually shore things up a bit, because I do rate Dragovski, but he's obviously not that highly rated, and Schmeichel is, so this could do good things for the team. Let's see, valued at 14, and they reckon I need to spend at least 17.5, so maybe 17.5 is a place to start. Let's give that a go. See what they say. They want 21.5, which I can afford. Obviously got no money in wage budget, but I can adjust that. If I can get him a little bit under, like try 19.5. See what they say to that. Nope, they want 21.5. You know what? Fair enough. I'm going to pay it. He's a better keeper than Karius were. He's probably going to become my number one. So I'll adjust the budgets to give myself an actual wage budget. Right, negotiation time with Kasper Schmeichel. Not sure what kind of money he's going to want, but he's currently on 58. I think he's probably, we'll offer him important. He'll probably want crucial, yeah. So, accept that. I'll give him first team every week. Dragovski can sit on bench. Let's try 3 years because he's 31. Keepers do play longer though. He's happy with that. Don't want a release clause, which he's happy with. Right, he's on 58 grand a week currently. So if I try and offer him a touch more, than what he's currently on with an 800 grand signing bonus. What does that do for you, Mr. Schmeichel? He wants 65. Yeah, 880, but he also wants a clean sheet bonus. Now, I don't do clean sheet bonuses, but I will give him the 880, and I will make it so that he's on 10 grand or more than he currently is, and see if that's good enough. Oh, he wants 11 grand more. I'm not sure we can afford that one. Kasper Schmeichel, welcome to Anfield. Your dad's going to hate you, but hopefully the Liverpool fans are going to love you. Now this one, I just hit on the off chance, but I did say I wanted to try and sign De Ligt in the second summer window, but it seems like Ajax are actually willing to let him go now. So what I'm going to do is see if I can get rid of Lovren, possibly. See what they think about that as a trade deal. They want a left back. Can I afford to get rid of Itter? Now, I'm going to have to offer some cash. I don't know how much they're going to want for him. So we could just try 10 million and hope that he doesn't storm off. And there we go. We've wasted his time. The Ajax rep feels like we've wasted his time. I have no idea what he's worth. I should have scouted him, really. But, oh well. You win some, you lose some. One thing I did say I was going to do is try and sign Mawson as well, just to stop him from being able to defend so bloody well against us. I nearly swore then. I'm trying not to do it. I'm trying not to use them F words. But yeah, one thing I did say I was going to look at doing is trying to bring Mawson to Liverpool, because he's performed so well against us and it gives us a few more options, especially with me saying that I'm probably not going to keep Lovren after the first season. Don't know how much they're going to want for him, but I am going to try and buy him and try and sign him before the end of the window. So we shall see how this goes. Let's try 9 million and see if we make the Swansea rage like we did the Ajax one. Oh no, 10.8. Alright, that's not too bad. See if I can get this down. Flat 10 million. There we go. So, Swansea are willing to sell Mawson for 10 million. And he can't be on a stupid amount of money, surely, because he's at Swansea. Right. Chances are he's not going to get a massive amount of game time, but we will offer him rotation, which he seems happy with. He wants a 5-year contract, that's good. He wants to commit to the club. Happy to offer him that. He doesn't want a release clause, which I always appreciate. Now, money. I'm sorry, mate, but you are not having that appearance fee. So we will counter that, remove that bonus. He wants 72 grand. He wants more money than Schmeichel did. Let's see if we can get him down by 2 grand, and I'll be happy to accept that. He probably won't accept, though, because I removed that appearance clause. Now, you know what? It stops him from being able to defend so well against us, and we seem to have to play Swansea 1 billion times each season, even though I'm only 1 season in. Shush. Yeah, we seem to have played Swansea 1 billion times already, and he's performed well every single time, so it's worth it. And that would seem to be the end of my business in the transfer deadline. With this one click of that little X button, the transfer window comes to a close. Deadline day has ended, and I have a game, apparently. Yeah, 1st of February, away to Huddersfield. But we are not going to play that game because more business was done in the deadline, on the deadline day, than I imagined. But yeah, I think all we will do is take a look at the deals that have been done. So now some of these are obviously going to be this August's deals from the summer, because Icardi is still the most expensive transfer on the game. Thomas Lemar has gone to Manchester City. Not, because City really needed even more of the best players in the world. Edison Cavani's gone to Real Madrid. That happened on the 18th of January. Yeah, like I say, a lot of these deals have been done in the summer. Martial's left. He's gone to Barcelona for 40.6 million. Any other interesting ones? Iniesta has also joined Man City on deadline day. Why City? More importantly, why have City paid 32 million for a 33-year-old Andre Iniesta? Money's slowly coming down as we go down this list. Socrates has gone to Barcelona. 28.7 million. No idea how you pronounce that, so I'm not even going to attempt it, but 27.4 million spent by Arsenal. Arsenal splashing the cash. City again. City must have spent 100 million in January on 3 players. Yeah, and that about rounds up the big deals, I think. There we go. We finally enter on the list with Schmeichel joining us from Leicester. 21.5. So yeah, there we have it, guys. That is the end of the transfer deadline day in January. So now we've just got to get to the end of the season with the team we have and see how we can finish. You can see the table there. We are currently miles and miles and miles behind Arsenal. So I don't really see us catching up to them, but we can still try and finish as high as possible and get that Champions League qualification. For now, though, guys, I am going to bring this episode to a close. I know I said that I'd think about playing another match, but like I said, I weren't expecting transfer deadline day to have any real business for us. It turned out it did, so we'll leave that one there. If you enjoyed this, then twat that like button, and if you want to see how season progresses, then twat that subscribe button and all. Other than that, cheers for watching, guys, and as usual, I'll see you the next episode.